World population crosses 8 billion, here is what will happen. The world population has doubled from 4 billion in a span of 48 years. As per the report, India might surpass China as the world's most populous country in 2023. It is estimated that the peak will be 10.4 billion people around 2080 sometime, and after that, the population should decrease according to reports. The decrease would probably be due to mass destruction and deaths. Here is what overpopulation does. Food shortages. According to the public health resource MPH Online, 1 in 8 people around the world suffered hunger or undernourishment between 2010 and 2012. Water scarcity. According to the World Wildlife Fund, approximately 1.1 billion people currently lack access to water, and 2.7 billion people have a limited amount of water available to them for at least 1 month of the year. This will only increase with the population explosion. Zooming food prices. The Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, says that food production must increase 70% by 2050 to keep pace with growing demand, but if the world population is already struggling to feed itself, then it's unlikely that it'll be able to stay stuffed in some 30 years. Natural disasters. The more carbon dioxide there is in the environment, the more likely there are to be major natural disasters like hurricanes. Higher unemployment rates and a falling economy. An unsustainable number of people has the potential to lead to fewer opportunities in the workforce. With more people out of work, the economy will inevitably take a turn for the worse. Mass plant and animal extinction. If and when overstuffed cities expand to accommodate additional people, many will be forced to overflow into areas that had previously been untouched. Deforestation. As Swarthmore College environmental studies researcher Max Katz-Barnes explains, overpopulation affects deforestation on a truly global scale, even in relatively uninhabited regions. Heavy traffic and overcrowded public transportation. Of course, horrible traffic would be one of the more immediate results of too many people. Overfishing. When the population grows, it will need something to sustain it, namely, protein-rich foods like fish. But, as Dermot O'Gorman, the CEO of World Wildlife Fund Australia, writes, within 15 years, an additional 115,000 tons of fish will be needed across the Pacific to provide communities with the livelihoods and protein they require. Overgrazing. The demand to produce more food for a gigantic population would put a strain on local and commercial farms too. Badly contaminated bodies of water. A bigger population would jeopardize the purity of the world's water supplies. Fewer non-renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are called such because they cannot be easily replaced by natural means. These include things like gas, oil, and coal. Conclusion. The only way to combat this is to go for population control with birth control methods. The Population Control Bill 2019 was introduced in the Rajya Sabha in July 2019 by Rakesh Sinha. The goal of the bill is to control the population growth of India. In July 2022, it was reported that BJP MP Ravi Kishan was going to introduce Private Members' Bill on population control. In the same mouth, Giriraj Singh supported calls for population control laws.